What's good? What's good? What's good, people? What's good? What's good, Notch? What up? I'm enjoying the fame. I've been so busy. It's crazy. Always been in the background. You know what it is. I'll walk them down. What up? What's good, people? What's good? Glad to see y'all back, man. Most, what up? LA Sports Live. What's good? Malachi, Tony Brown. What up? I want people to pull up today, man. I need some people to pull up when I drop that link, man. I want it today. I like to go all over sports, current events. He said Dennis Schroeder eat the KD in this era. How y'all feel about that? Dennis, what up? How y'all feel about that? So I need somebody to come up here because I need to talk to. It's one of them days where I don't have it to just talk by myself. So a conversation always good. I could go anywhere today. He said catch a live in a minute. Word. I'll be out early and you in the West Coast. Watts District, what up? We got Watts in the building. Mr. 81, what up? Soon we get enough people in some thing. He said Rain needs some talking points. You correct. Cause it's kind of dry, like it's kind of dry. So a little spark of a conversation definitely needed. I just said I had to tap in. Keon, what up, bro? I said I had to tap in. Get the likes up, y'all. I'm gonna drop the link. How y'all feel about what Dennis Schroeder said about the era? Yo, this is the first summer that the Lakers did nothing. Y'all know that? Since Magic and Rob took over, this is the first summer the Lakers did nothing. Word, y'all see what my boy said? He said Kareem got the what he said? He said Kareem begging guys to come on a joint and he not charging. Other guys charge. People charge to get on the panel. I didn't know that. I never knew that. Let's debate basketball. You said you wanted to hit holler at me. I gave you my IG. You never hollered at me. He said Dennis the Menace is a hater. Nike Marks a facts claim they believe Bronny and LeBron. He said Samsung around 4 a.m. Yeah, you West Coast. I'll be coming on like 8. I didn't know people charge people to get on panels. I never knew that. I never knew what they charge to get on panels. I never knew that. Oh, he said you could charge if you're not a member. The members only. Oh, $20. That's good. That's good cash. You figured. Look, think like this. If you get, that's a nice yo. If you could get this right, let's say if you go live and you got 10 slots and you get 9 guys to pay $20. You let's just say that. Let's just say you go live once a day and you get 9 guys to pay $20. That's good. Cause that's going to Cash App, right? I'm pretty sure they paying that Cash App. Oh, he said they give guys priority based on their donations. If they only get 2 minutes, wow. Yo, that's a mean hustle. Cause now you shuffling. For 20 minutes, you get the oh man, I'm lost, man. Now, money like that, I ain't gonna lie. Money like that, y'all see me every day. I don't care how tired I am, because I don't be want to be up here asleep. I don't care how tired I'm doing. Cause you figure 20 people, let's say 9 people, right? That just right there. Let's say you let's say you're on there for 2 hours, alive for a 2 hour live. You rotating them 9. So let's say 20 people, and let's say out of 9, let's just say in 15 in 2 hours, you get 15 guys paying $20. 15 guys doing 20 hours on the Cash App. 15 guys pay 20 hours. You figure 2 hours, you get 9, and let's say a couple more comes up. You do that once a day, you good. You good. 15 guys, 20. He said, I don't even tell Rain to go online anymore. You ain't lying, bro. Bro, you ain't lying. They exploiting my channel for free. Yo, that's crazy. I can make it. Listen, when you get in, I'm gonna tell you this. Cause I know sometimes I probably boring. I know sometimes I probably boring, right? Sometimes I probably bored. But if it's incentives, always remember this in life. Incentives always bring the best out of a person. If you know what I mean, when anytime you put incentives in it, like that's why they put incentives in contracts. They do that in the NBA. Like, yo, I pay you this, but if you reach these incentives, you could get this money. Incentives always make things work. But if I'm incentive, believe me, I could be lit. I could be lit on YouTube. If I'm motivated, shit, I'll be lit, man. I could be very entertaining. I'm gonna drop the link, man. It's quiet. It's the dog days for real. I don't think I seen nothing on the Lakers all day today. Hell yeah. Knowledge, you know what it is. Cowboy, what up, Cowboy? You said, Corinne, who you think could win Rookie of the Year? It's kind of early, but I like Rob Dillingham. But I don't know if he. I don't think he's gonna win because I don't think he's gonna get the minutes. He's gonna be backing up. I think he's gonna have a hell of an impact. I think Rob Dillingham. I think by February, March, he may be chopping for that starting job by February, March. If they don't be stupid and get see what I don't like what sometimes people do, who they bet whoever point guard they got on their team. Somebody real quick, whoever point guard Minnesota got on their team. Because I think that'd be dumb if they start the season and have a veteran there and not getting Dillingham no minutes. Like I hate that. Word. He said Gene Deal said Craig Mike wife said maybe he did. Why would she lie? Conley, he said Conley. He said he's not a point guard. Dillingham could play point. In today's NBA, the way I'm not saying he's a Mike Conley type point guard, but he could get by. What other point guard besides Mike Conley and Dillingham that they got on their roster? I'm gonna drop the link in a minute. What other point guard they got? Chris, what up, Chris? He's not too little. See, most you thinking about most you thinking about back in the days. Anybody could come in today's and play, especially at that. Nikhil played more of a two, but yeah, I could see them probably shift for him playing some one. Nikhil more of a two. He said Bimmy telling the guy doing life called Zip on live. I have to see that. No, hey, true and real, I don't see Steph wanting to leave. Chris Green, what up, Chris Green? I don't see Steph wanting to leave. I doubt it. Steph don't want to leave. I don't see that. Yeah, now you have to send me that. I'm about to drop the link. But I think you got to have these guys going early because you got to look at this. Minnesota got cap issues, right? The last thing you want to do, the last thing you want to do is play him too late and then where he could have been much better and he barely you play him late, he's doing good, but if he'd played early, he'd have been even better. He said B Stinger pulled the 051 and told Hassan. Oh word. I think I seen some of the B Stinger. I seen some of it. B Stinger with 051. I mean 050. The Lakers retiring Cooper jersey? Wow. Yeah, Cooper never he played, I think, 14 years and never played on another team. I didn't even know they was retiring his jersey. I don't if Draymond leave, I still don't think Steph leaving. Because that's the case, Steph would have did it with Clay. I think he was sick of I think he low key sick of Draymond in a way. Mister, what up? I dropped the link, man. Whoever want to come up, come pull up, man. These the dog days. These next, yo, I ain't gonna lie. These next, cause it really ain't no action. Yeah, big face. Tomorrow we got 3 guests. Sam the man, what up? Going back to lunch? Okay, okay. Thanks for tapping and hitting that like button. I dropped the link. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Most of the guys on here is not pull up guys. Only one who normally pull up is Atlantean. Most of the guys here don't really pull up like that. Yeah, that YouTube. I seen Bullis Gotti and B Stinger yesterday. Bullis Gotti, I seen him and B Stinger yesterday. What up?
What's up?
It's good. How you?
I'm cool.
Everything good?
Yeah.
He said the Lakers are 11th and 10th seed in his opinion. He said Bullis Gotti said his stock too high right now. You watch the 30 section of YouTube most?
Uh, Off and on. I just see little clips. Some of the stuff I haven't been paying attention with. I just see little headlines, a little bit of it.
You seen when we was at the cookout? You seen 10 Toes Down?
No, I don't know what that is.
He was at the cookout. We was at the cookout. Took you to?
Yeah, he be on YouTube.
Yeah, he be on YouTube. He was there. Hassan supposed to came. You heard? Remember I told you that they said all Hassan people was there.
Oh, they were.
Yeah, his homies was there. I was talking to one of his homies, and I thought Hassan was coming, but 10 Toes was there too.
Okay.
And what's his name was there. I saw him yesterday too. We always see him. Um, Mecca Audio Unique. You know him?
No.
So you don't really watch the 30 second like that.
Yeah. Some of these guys like the last few years. I used to catch a lot of this. Hassan and all that stuff. I was seeing probably more of the more popular guys. Back when Jack Frost Crazy Bud was
Jack
back.
Frost.
Yeah, back then when a lot of the guys, and 6ix9ine and all of them was out here and there. But they was, even Jack Frost at first, he was talking more about hip hop and stuff like that. But before it got crazy, when it got to all the gossip and stuff, I kind of pulled back. I'm on Dame Dash, some of the chatty patty stuff.
Yeah, I seen Hassan said he missed it on purpose. I seen it. I thought he's coming. Cause I think he not lying with when he said he gave D money for the cookout. I think he telling the truth on that. I do think he donated money because everybody donated. We donated money too. A lot of people donated money to that cookout.
Okay. Is the guy who hosted? Is he?
Yeah.
Do we do YouTube?
Yeah, the one was on the mic. No, he don't do YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
The guy was on the mic. He's saying.
So it is Hassan not from Harlem? He's from the Bronx, right?
He's from the Bronx, but his homeboys is there at the cookout, and the dude, what's his name, was there too. 10 Toes.
So he got him and 10 Toes having a disagreement, or they cool?
Nah, they be beefing because they have 10 Toes like, yo, 10 Toes said that park is huge. Because Hassan said he didn't want to mess up the event. He wanted
I see
to event. So 10 Toes like that park is huge. Nowhere in the world you could mess it up because we could have went anywhere, which is true. He ain't lying because you could have went big as that park is. You go scrap and fight somewhere like far. That had nothing to do with that event.
Right. Them guys don't want. Yeah, they don't want.
You could be like, well, let's take it over there, and nobody never know.
Yeah, them guys. They
that
not
park
about.
Is big. He ain't lying. That park is big. If you really want to, you could be like, yo, come on, let's go over here. You take a couple of your guys, they go over there, cops there.
Right. The cops was on the hill basically looking down at us. They could have went on the whole other side. But them, guys do all that talking. They not about that. Especially at their age, they probably feel like it. They get there like, man, I don't feel like this. I got on all these women out here don't feel like this fighting.
No, but that's why they go over there. But that's why, why one thing on YouTube, you can't do all that beefing.
Right.
If you're not ready to, you know what I mean? Because you can't see it's then you become in situations like this. Like, because 10 Toes is there. You come to places and then you be like, oh shit, I can't go because you know what I mean? All your homeboys go.
And what's 10 Toes content?
He talks about, the dirty section YouTube. They beefing with each other. You know that part.
I
see him all the time.
But you know how a lot of them, like Hassan, he didn't start out with the beefing with the YouTubers. I think it started progressing. I see Math Hoffa and a lot of them. It started getting to that point, which is crazy. Then they talk about helping the youth and how you gonna talk to helping the youth and helping young artists when you always beefing, especially old men beefing.
Yeah, you can't. That ain't gonna work right there. That's not gonna work.
Kareem, that's why I watch your channel. You don't get involved in that nonsense because it don't make no sense. Basically, nobody my age. What artist is going to want to continue to come up there like, you're going to risk your whole brand? I say, Math Hoffa, you're going to risk your whole brand if you start fighting again? That's why people didn't mess with him that much before because of the fighting.
Yeah.
But now you calm that down. You're going to start back with arguing and bickering. Especially, you know how areas like New York or some, y'all, how y'all be having events. Then eventually you're going to bump heads if you at a picnic or some rally for peace. Imagine they had some peace rally and they out there fighting. And it might not be them fighting, it might be their crew. You know how it be.
Yeah,
like somebody might get stabbed or something like that. Then everything you put in, all your messages looks stupid. And
Green said, "How you feel with Ant? What Ant said? What Ant-Man said? You know what Ant-Man said?
Nala said they too muscular to fight.
No, I'm most you know what Ant-Man said?
No. What he talk about? Him and Katie? I know he was. I
I
seen the
don't know.
interview with him.
Somebody said how I feel about what he said. I don't know.
He said '90s was bums. You know, this the dead of the summer. You see them arguing over everything. To my Chris Brown versus Michael Jackson, just stupid stuff, man. They went it. He said Michael Jordan is one of his best players, but the '90s is bum. Jordan was the only skilled player in the '80s and '90s.
See, Ant can't talk if he ain't watch it. See, that's what I said. I remember Ant said this. This is how you know, like you said, people say things for hot takes. I'd never forget when Ant got drafted and he played football too. He said he loved football. He said he don't watch the NBA at all.
Yep.
He said don't watch it. I never really watched it. He said I may see clips, I see highlights, but I never sat and watched the game. That's what I did a video. Y'all remember I did a video like I don't understand how players don't watch it. I done a video about that when Ant said it. Ant said that his rookie year, right after he got drafted.
Yeah, that's one reason people was kind of they didn't know what he was going to be. Did he had a passion because they didn't seem like he wanted to be more of a football player than a basketball.
Exactly. Then he said he don't watch basketball. He said he don't watch it. He said I don't watch it. I never really watched it. He said I know players. I watch highlights, but he said he never really watched it. And I did a video. So how you gonna say you never really watched it and then say players that see that's what I said coming from him, I can't I can't respect it.
Right.
What up, though? What up, Banks, Chris? Detroit in the building.
And you know, and be saying stuff and be laughing behind it.
How you gonna say that?
And you know, a lot of times he'll say something and he be laughing behind it. You can't really. It's just like Gilbert Arenas. I can't take nothing he say serious because he backtracks so much. You don't know when he playing, if he telling the truth, if he doing this, and he'll really say, "Hey, I'm gonna say whatever to get this money." He one of them type of dudes.
Jeff, pull up, Jeff. Pull up, Jeff. Jeff with the Dodgers. Jeff a Dodgers fan.
Karina, they be trying to get clicks and views on that. He might be promoting some new shoes. Like, let me get into the middle of this '80s, '90s stuff.
Yeah, see that. Yeah, that's a, yeah. They know get people. But you know what? I think that's corny with players like that because you could be rubbing people the wrong way.
Yeah, they realize it in the end when they start bumping heads, and then some of them. A person on that board is Clyde Drexler or somebody like, Mitch Richmond say, oh, nobody had skills back in the 90s. Huh? So Michael Jordan just picked up these skills.
So he the only one? Like, what's wrong?
He picked up these skills out the blue. Nobody else had no skills coming out of college and nothing. Huh? Okay. All these 3 and 4 years. See, that's the crazy part. That's why I be mad at Shannon Sharp and the rest of these old people who know better. And they made the stuff happen. They know better. But I don't think Shannon Sharp was watching the NBA like that. He just lied himself. He started watching when LeBron started playing.
Yeah.
And he's a professional athlete. I wouldn't expect no less from them. So it's
but
whatever.
Think like this. And that's why I give guys like Kevin Durant credit. I'm looking at it like this. Like, I'll be busy, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not in the NBA, but I'll be busy. And I don't have no money like that. You can imagine these guys, all that money, and the time they get a little off, they not sitting down watching no games. Only way they watching games if they like at a lounge somewhere, like around like socializing. But you ain't really paying attention like that. Right. I don't see them guys for the most part, unless, like I said, they might be on a plane or situated. But I'm saying once they free, I don't see them doing it. What up, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas, man? How you guys doing?
How you? Right. I think good.
Oh man, I can't complain, bro. Yeah, I can't complain. What y'all on? This MJ 90 shit?
Yeah, Ant-Man said that what's the name? Michael Jordan was the only skilled player in the 90s. But he the same person that said clearly out his mouth he don't watch. He said this is rookie year. Right after he got drafted, he don't watch basketball at all. he never really watched it. He watched like highlights and things like that. He
Right.
never. I remember doing a video about that. Like a lot of these guys don't watch the game. Like how you not watch the game? But a lot of these guys, like I said, they got so much money,
Right.
and any little time they get, they off, right? Let's say they just finish a game, and they got little time. They would go on some girls, they homeboys. They're getting pulled from a million different directions.
Yeah, true.
Commercials. They not watching no games. That's why I give Kevin Durant a basketball junkie on his
Well,
spare time.
and Kareem, and that speaks to the reason why a lot of these guys in today's era, aren't all around skilled players.
Exactly.
Listen, man, and Edwards is young and dumb. He has said a lot of dumb shit in his day. I mean, there's nobody in today's era to check him, right? I mean, the thing about the '90s, if you disrespect the greats, you had guys like Charles Oakley, Xavier McDaniels, Charles Smith, the Dill Davis brothers who would check you, right? Because I mean, there's something to be said about the great players back in that time. And so nobody on TV said anything. I mean, where's Clyde Drexler at? Where's Shaq? I mean, I'm more disappointed in some of the past players who hear this shit and are just complicit and silent on the conversation, right? It's the same thing about Kobe Bryant. Like some of these players, like they know better. They know what it is firsthand, right? And they'll go on TV or just not say anything about some of these things. So listen, man. I mean, also I saw Ant Edwards last year wet the bed. Yeah, he played cool versus Denver, but when it counted the most, he got tired. He wet the bed. His individual skill set in game was one of the main reasons why they lost to Dallas. And so there's a lot of more work to be done with him. And so when he talks, I don't take him seriously. When he speaks, I don't listen. It's through one ear and out the other. And so for me, that's just what it is, bro. So I can care less about what he says. He's clueless on the skill, bro. I mean, so Dominique Wilkins wasn't skilled. I mean, Clyde Drexler, Kevin Johnson. I mean, Charles, David, Shaq, Reggie, Steve Smith, Gary, Mutombo, Hakeem Olajuwon, Gary Payton. I mean, what's this dude talking about, man? I mean, Mark Price, a white boy. I mean, come on, like
nice.
He was nice, yeah, So he's just dumb, and so yeah, I don't take him seriously, man. I don't take him seriously.
And see, when you do that, see, this is what fucks. This is why I say he's stupid. He was already. People don't realize he was already on the trajectory to be the next guy to take over the league. Once John Morant, that happened to John Morant, he was talking about like people was feeling him. A lot of the old guys liked him because his mentality, but now you're turning guys off. Once you start turning guys off, and now you don't realize the influence they may have behind the scenes. Now, that's just why these older guys be frustrated because like y'all don't give them no credit. Now y'all get a microphone and y'all just go straight to disrespecting them. Disrespect your opponents. My thing is this: I'd rather if I'm gonna disrespect anybody, I'm disrespecting people I got to go against.
Right.
I'm not disrespecting anybody that I ain't got to go against. You disrespecting them, y'all put more energy in these old guys that paved the way that you should be like, you know what? These guys kept it going. They got made way less money than me in the same game we love. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And they players union fought for players' rights.
But Kareem, like somebody said in the chat that they real buddy now. They living on a high. They traveling together, smiling together.
Yeah.
They don't consider their opponents them their friends.
Yes, they friends.
And so Jordan them, like in the 80s, they weren't talking about guys in the 70s, but to give them respect. But because
they respect.
Like the Sixers game had no time to talk about what Golden State was doing in the 70s because they had the Celtics, and they had the Lakers to battle with. They ain't got no time to be talking about that when you got a battle on your hand, and the next night they might have a battle on their hand. Now they don't see these as battles. They like, oh, if I play good, I play good. If I don't, I don't. Hey, my brand is going good. It's kind of like that. So there's no rivalries.
Well, guys don't want to compete, bro. And Kareem made a great point. All right, how can Edwards have a opinion about skilled players when he's already been on record saying that he doesn't watch basketball?
Yeah.
So if you don't watch it, then how do you know who's skilled and who's not skilled?
Yeah.
And everybody got on Charles Barkley when he says, LeBron James doesn't want to compete. He wants to be buddy buddy and have all the best players on his team. When Barkley said that, there was a lot of
Wow.
truth to that,
Don't
and
brag
and that
about that step.
Yep.
and that wasn't just towards LeBron, but a lot of guys in today's era, bro. I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley was MJ's best friends, and he's on record saying those guys fouled me the hardest. It was war.
Yep.
Now we might go to dinner, after the game, but during the game, like, I mean, not only were they competitors, you can see it on the court, right? I mean, MJ wasn't trying to let Charles or Patrick score 30 points. Like, he wants to drop 30, and then you score 10 to 15 points. You can see it in his will to win. And so, yeah, I mean, I think the competition, the competitive nature, I don't see it in today's league. Like you said, everybody's buddy buddy. You got guys losing games, getting their head smashed, guys dropping 40 bombs on them, and then after the game, they hugging, shaking hands, and it's all kumbaya. I mean, come on, bro. That's not what I grew up on, man. I'm sorry.
But not only that, I did a video. I think my last live I did that. Where I was saying about these guys don't compete. These guys, my thing is this. They show it like how you just said. You said Scott. You said Jordan was friends with those guys. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying about I said if I ran the NBA, I tell them guys play hard. I don't see no smiling, no fraternizing while you're on the court. We didn't see that. Even when it's time, them guys don't even shake hands with each other. And
No.
they walk out of the court. We didn't see that. So, like you said, now that's behind the scenes. Them guys was talking to each other.
Right. Absolutely.
But how Anthony Edwards did KD this year. He went to war. He like, no, I'm finna cut your head off. That's the type of stuff we think. Okay, we gonna see. I think Edwards is both ways. He gonna try to come at you. Like he talked that he.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not saying. That's why a lot of the old guys like them. But like I said, now he's
right.
turning them off. He was one of the
Yeah.
guys you like.
Yeah, I think he may be just trolling, or whenever he said this, he just was he was talking
I
crazy
mean,
because
he has some good attributes.
he got to watch, like even if you don't like watch the game for enjoyment, you're a professional player. I know you watching tape. And it's just stuff like KD. Not only do they watch the games, they be watching tape. He's like, man, I was looking at Jordan's footwork. Like I was looking at Kobe footwork. Rondo, he was big proponent on watching tape. I got to watch tape, watch habits, how I can sneak in 4 and 5 and 6 points here and there, sneak in assists, get those little points when time is rough. Now, if guys, you watch a tape and you say, let me show you this let me show you Jack Sigma, somebody, how he can get this shot off over here. Let me show you, guy, obscure players like, who was this guy? Like, well, damn, he was good at this. He like, see, we want you to score right here at this point, right here. This guy could get you a bucket, Adrian Danley, who could score right here, top of the key. He's 6'5", 6', but he dominated the middle, like wow, and guys looking at that like Zion and the rest, they could say, wow, I thought these guys didn't have no skill. I was wrong. I'm just looking at how they body looking at the tape. Look at their game.
I mean, did Anthony Edwards not go? I mean, for crying out loud. I mean, MJ had to go against the Boston Celtics. Kevin McHale is world renowned, probably got some of the best footwork at the power forward position in NBA history.
Thank you.
What? I mean, did he not forget about Larry Bird? I mean, Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish was a beast. I mean, like, what are we doing? I mean, it's just, listen, bro. I know what they're doing, Kareem. Like these guys in today's era, they want to pump up their era so bad and just downplay the previous era, so that way they can uplift themselves and say, "Look, I'm playing in this tough and rough era," which in reality they're not. I mean, there's not even no consistent big man or rim protection in today's league. I mean, back then MJ had to beat his men off the dribble and then contend with some of the most elite shot blockers at the rim, and so it was a double whammy. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, Ant-Man has good attributes, Kareem. I like some of his mannerisms on the court, but like you said, bro, stuff like this is going to turn a lot of people off because it's just pure stupidity.
Yeah, and when we say era better, the era better to who?
Well, I
Where
mean,
is the
to them,
where is the where is the, I think the a lot of the excitement, the fan base, all that is we see it as fake. They
of
telling us
course it
every
is.
night, oh, this was great, this was great. We would
Nah,
wake up in the morning and look at the newspaper or something, look at the headline like, damn, I missed this game. Well, you look at the thing, we couldn't see the games in the West Coast when we grew up. But
right.
we look at the paper and
That's
say,
that's a good point.
Mitch Richmond, Tim Hardaway, and
Oh, bro,
what you call the run TMC, they was killing the Lakers out there. What's going on? It's
dude,
they built their
I'm in
own hype.
Sac. Dude, I'm
Yeah,
glad you said Mitch Richmond, bro, because I'm in Sacramento, and they call Mitch Richmond the Rock, and
right.
MJ's on a record saying that Mitch Richmond was his toughest matchup. Mitch Richmond, who is an Olympic gold medal, All Star Game MVP. Yeah, he got traded for Chris Webber on the Bullets and from the Kings, but I mean, do people not know how good fucking Mitch Richmond was? I
They
mean,
don't
like,
Man,
know.
please.
They don't know.
come
If
on.
Mitch
I mean,
Richmond's playing right
woo!
now, he'd be
Come
averaging
on,
30.
Kareem. Yes,
Mitch
And
Richmond
yes,
averaging 30 easy right now.
and he had a
easy, bro.
and he was popping a three back then.
And he was
Come
Everything,
on
bro.
now,
strong as an
He
ox.
was
strong.
strong as an ox, bro. Listen, they called him the Rock. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
Kareem, last during the season last year, because I got season tickets, man. They celebrated him during the game, and I was in the back, and I got a chance to talk to him a little bit, man. And yeah, man, and I picked his brain a little bit, but yeah, I mean, even guys like Steve Smith, Glenn Rice. I mean,
right.
these
Glenn
guys can
Smith
play.
was a
Allen,
beast.
bro, Allen Houston, they're in New York. I mean, what the hell is Anthony Edwards talking about? I mean, this is crazy.
And I think also too is I don't think it started with the players.
Yeah,
It started with ESPN and a lot of media guys like Shannon Sharp and them. They wanted big contracts, so they want to sell the fans. This is the best ever. So watch me talk about it. So they hyped it up like that. So they got these players hyped up into believing drinking their own Kool Aid. They never talked like
right.
this,
But see, you know the thing,
15 years ago.
but you know
I
the
agree.
thing too. What they call skill, that all that Euro step. You don't need all back then. You ain't need all to do all that. You
Nope.
No,
still getting the job done. They look at all the moves, Euro step, right foot, left. You don't need all that.
You sure don't.
All that stuff you don't need. They just do the money. It just look good. So he's
yeah,
saying
Right.
skill. He's saying skill. He mean like the Euro step, the step back, and all that. All
yeah,
that don't man.
All that
That other
nonsense. Yeah.
guy,
All that goddamn nonsense.
one,
Yeah.
two, all that extra dribbling. Them guys there was 1, 2. They going to the basket, and they was either on pull up right in your face. All that
yeah.
step back, that double step back, and all that shit. That shit looks pretty, but y'all guys
That's a good
still
point.
y'all stand better. Y'all still shooting low
Yeah,
percent, still don't perform. A lot of guys overplayed, don't do nothing. They lose and don't
hmm
care. Be smiling 20 minutes later after the game, like stop it.
and I think certain styles. I meant certain players use certain moves because of what they don't have. Like, why in the world would Jordan do a euro when he jumping over your head,
He's jumping
or
over
he
you.
or he
Why?
gonna or he gonna hang, or he gonna
That,
reverse it
that
on you,
Euro mess
or he
right
gonna
into
fade away on you. Yeah, it's no. But certain guys like Ginobili, I know why he would do it. He could boom, but certain times he like, no, I need to make a maneuver on this
But
guy.
you think
You
about
know.
this, that Euro, to be honest, you know how easy it is to step on somebody's feet and twist your ankle with the Euro
Yeah,
and
Yeah, that's
hurt
true.
something?
Kareem, you played. They used to try to do Euro back in the day, but I would whoop that.
Yeah.
I said, "You do that bullshit. I'm gonna throw that shit in the
Yo, last time that I
because I
played,
didn't.
Nah, for real.
I didn't jump for that. I didn't, run for the fake when they take a step.
yo, this
No,
no,
mhm.
yo, this no bullshit. I played a regular run maybe about five years ago, and I did that Euro. Yo, I thought I was gonna hurt myself. Be so
That's crazy.
disgusted.
That's crazy.
When I swap, I felt a little discomfort when I
uh-huh.
did the
Yep.
move, and that weight went on. Then I moved like you know what I mean.
And I think too when we played, if that Euro wasn't crisp, like 1-2 every time, they call it travel on you. They want
Yeah,
certain
that
moves.
travel, yeah.
Like they like you if you drag your back foot, which they do a lot in the Euro, you drag your foot anytime back then. It was a travel.
Well,
You couldn't
also
dra-
too, man.
you couldn't drag your foot. They was ridiculous though at some point.
Also too back then, bro. Guys didn't have wasted motions or wasted dribbles. Like, I'm not finna waste a move on no goddamn Euro step when I could do a basic hezzy pull up, a 1-2 dribble stop pull up, a midi, get to the
Yeah.
basket. I mean, there's this thing called, wasted dribbles. And some of the
Yeah.
best scorers all time, like bro, like you don't see Kevin Durant or Kobe Bryant or Tracy McGrady or Michael Jordan or Dominique Wilkins do no goddamn Euro. No, I trust my skill set. I trust in my preparation. I'm gonna get to my spots. I'm gonna rise and I'm gonna shoot. I don't care how it looks, but it goes in. And so, I mean, come on, man. I mean, yeah, it's a
But
clown show these days, bro.
but we also know too. Look what Dallas did to Ant. He couldn't even get to the rim at some point. Some of them games, like you, so skilled. These ain't top line defenders sticking you, and you couldn't make it to the rim.
And he got tired, bro. And he
And you
got
wasn't.
tired.
And then too is you wasn't booming on top of nobody's head, but they want us to call him the next Jordan. I said, stop playing with us, man. Stop playing. You can't move without the ball too. You can't make a back cut, catch a oop or nothing
So,
with his level of athleticism. Come on
right.
now. It ain't it's and
Not
not
to
too is
mention, bro. Not to
yeah.
mention, not not to mention, in this wide open league. And so imagine MJ or Kobe Bryant playing in today's league where you can't touch, you can't dictate motion or angles, and you can't touch them, and they're just in a wide open lane with limited shot blocking and rim resistance, bro. MJ would fucking average down near 50 in today's league, bro. And again, Ant-Man got tired versus Dallas, bro. At the end of those
Mhm.
games, you know what I'm saying? So, and again, here's a great point. Not only was MJ the most skilled offensive player, bro, he was highly skilled defensively. And so he was locking down your best players or doing a damn good job on them while still dropping 30 points a game. And
They
so
was
nobody's ever said he got
they was
tired.
doing this
I
with us.
mean, preserving your energy is part of your skill set. So if you're
Yeah.
getting tired, then that means that you ain't doing something on the court. That's your fault.
And I too
These
I think
guys,
I
and
think
then they do the
mhm.
stupidest stuff too. That's another thing. You look at like for instance, there's no way in the world a professional NBA team, Indiana Pacers, the stuff they were doing down the stretch don't make no sense.
Oh,
You
I
got
agree with that, Kareem.
they
Pure
got the
stupidity,
dumbest
Kareem.
teams in the league.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when they
pure
got
stupidity, bro.
when they playing against an injured team, they just wasting time. They injured already, like the Knicks was. Chop their head off.
No, I'm talking
That
about
they
when
we
they played
put.
Boston.
No, he's saying yeah, he's saying versus
Oh,
bro. The
oh,
Pacers blew
Boston
like
too. Yeah,
fucking
The
yeah,
Pacers
man,
blew
bro.
3
They blew
games,
like
right?
2 or 3 of those games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah. You're
pure
right.
stupidity,
Up
bro.
big and then doing the stupidest stuff down the stretch. And
Yeah,
they
Yeah,
want to talk
stupid
about this
shit.
era. Like I wouldn't even say nothing about it.
it's habits. We see now that teams play
Look how much stupid
the
stuff
run and gun.
Minnesota did. Like a lot of teams, you look at like straight bonehead decisions. Like why?
And you talking about what's his name for Minnesota? Like, dude, but at first they said, man, forget that old man stuff. We shooting threes. Then they started criticizing Cat for shooting the threes. Wait a minute, like Gilbert Arenas, y'all was screaming, forget y'all old people. We shooting threes now. But when he missing all them threes, now y'all want to say, dude, you need to go to the hole. Wait a minute. Y'all had his back all this time for
Come on,
jacking up
man.
all these shots, these threes. But now y'all say, man, why you ain't in the hole?
Reason what made
Because he's a fake
Minnesota
big man.
successful. What made Minnesota successful? Could they bucked the system and played two bigs, which is smart. Teams
Right.
just copycat. If I'm an NBA, you got to go with your advantage. You putting a small forward at power forward. I'm gonna put big man. I want y'all to crash the boards every time.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
they don't.
Kareem, that's a good point, bro. That's a good
Yo,
point, Kareem. But here's the issue, though. The T Wolves bigs aren't traditional bigs, so they're not going to make the team pay for going small. It's not like they can go post up, Karl Anthony Towns consistently, or go post up Rudy Gobert. Those guys don't want to do that. And so the T Wolves go big, and you would think that they would pound the glass and take advantage down low with just with just simple entry passes down to the bigs and say go to work. But we didn't see that, bro. Like,
yo,
I mean, so they're fake bigs. They're not real bigs.
if I'm Memphis, I'm putting Zach Edey on the post and having Jaren Jackson just crack. Cause I'm telling you, these guys, you got mostly small. Look at Philadelphia. You know Philadelphia talk about putting that power forward this year?
Who?
Y'all ain't
Yeah.
gonna believe it. Y'all know
Paul,
Philadelphia, they saying they projected starting lineup. Who's gonna
Is
be
it
at
Drummond?
power? No,
Paul
Who?
George?
no. They got Paul George at the 3. A
Okay.
6'5" Caleb Martin. They saying he's starting that power forward.
Oh, Caleb Martin.
A
Oh, that's
six,
right. They
they
they did
starting
get him.
line. They projected.
Hmm.
This is
Hmm.
projection, but for them to project it, they project the starting lineup is Maxey at the 1, Oubre at the 2, uh,
Crazy.
Paul George at the 3 because he said he don't want to play the 4. They
Yeah.
said he made that clear because they'd probably put him at the 4.
Right.
Caleb Martin at the 4 and the B. They're gonna get killed on the boards because
Caleb Martin.
none of them
Well,
is
that's
good.
if teams make them pay though, Kareem. Teams not gonna make them. Teams got to make them pay for doing
Yeah,
that.
you got to make them pay. You got to look at it like this: a B get rebounds because he's big, but he's not like a big time rebounder. He
Right.
only gonna rebound if the ball is in his vicinity.
Right.
But if you look at it, none of them is good. You know how like sometimes you got a good rebounding guard. None of them is good. Like Paul George is considered average for a
Rebounding
small
forward.
forward, a 5
Um,
rebounds. No, for a small forward.
right.
Tatum Martin, not like none of them. Like you said, Josh Hart, a good rebounder. Then you
Right.
got like some good rebounding point guards, like who like good, like
Steph.
Westbrook is a good rebounding guard.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You got some guys at their position is above average. Everybody playing on that, like they don't have a good rebounding team, and that's what killed them against the Knicks.
But you,
Hawkinson killed them.
well, they might be saying it, but I see they picked up that Frenchman, and they got Andre Drummond.
Yeah,
I
but
think
Drummond's
but
coming
Drummond
up.
he gonna play backup, of course. But I don't know. They don't want to have because how slow Embiid is. They want to.
But think
But
about it.
Caleb Martin, I wouldn't
Tatum,
start him at those
but
power forward. Too
but
little.
Tatum, yo, they need
Yeah.
to. I will exploit Tatum more than see today's NBA. They don't crash, and it looked like if you watch the game. See, I watch the game different from a lot of people watch the game.
Mm-hmm.
You watch the game and you see Tatum rebounds. He may get 9 rebounds, but a lot of rebounds falls in his lap because when the ball go up, a lot of people go back on defense. People
Yeah,
do not crash for the offense
no,
rebounds like that.
yeah,
Most
it's not
people
a
I
yeah,
see crash for the offense rebound be most of the time bench players.
yeah,
You don't really see starters really crash on. You may see a bench guy, a guy hustle guy off the bench. He may be a guy crashing, but guys don't really crash the boards like that. When they
nah,
miss, it's like, okay, cool, we missed. Let's go back on defense.
yeah, because they shooting threes and it's so spread out.
And,
Everybody spread out around the 3-point line, so they're
and,
not near the board to
and
crash.
look what Baby Jesus said the Knicks, and that's you see how they exploit. The Knicks was crashing the boards. Josh
Mm-hmm.
Hart was crashing the boards. Hawkinson crashing the board. Mitchell Robinson. That's why I said if I'm a coach, that's why I said, oh, they lucky. They so lucky. If I'm a coach, a general manager, anything, believe me, my team, I'm guarantee my team be good. Because that's what you have to do.
Yeah, you
You
know
got to
what?
make these teams play. Like the Knicks crashed the boards, and that was they successful. They were
And
successful with that.
this
Teams do
used
not crash the boards. That's why they play these little lineups and get away with. If I'm Minnesota, I'm punching these guys. Get on a post. What? You got a small forward? Cartel's supposed to change the game. He's supposed to dom every. If you think about it, every NBA team, we could have some fun and go through every NBA team, and 9 times out of 10, most of these teams have traditional small forwards. I guarantee you, we're gonna have fun. Let's just have fun, and we're gonna have the chat participate. Me and
right.
you, most we don't even
Mm-hmm.
too on here, but we're gonna have fun. We're gonna go through every team and they start in power forward, and I bet you, out of 30 teams, at least, I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say at least 22 teams got a traditional small forward on their lineup. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. We're gonna have some fun on this Tuesday. I'm here. Y'all know I don't really be here like that. Hit that like button, enjoy, and y'all can participate also. So we're gonna go start with the Eastern Conference. We're gonna go with the Atlantic Division. Let's go the Knicks. They got Julius Randle. Okay, they got a real power. Brooklyn Nets. They got Johnson. He's a traditional small forward. Cam Johnson. He's not no power forward. He's a traditional small forward. You know what I'm saying? So
Cam
that's
Johnson start. Yeah,
he start
yeah,
because Bridges was starting at the 2. He was starting at the 4. I
right.
mean, Bridges started at the 3. He's starting at the 4. And then you know that injuries, and then Finney Smith started, but Finney Smith is small forward. He's not a power
Right.
forward.
Right.
He's not traditional power forward. Julius Randle is a traditional power forward. So now let's go to Philly. So far, Caleb Martin or Steve Holler, what up? Stone Cold, what's good? Philly don't have a true starting small forward. I mean, power
Power
forward.
forward.
Let's
Okay.
go to Boston. Nope. Tatum is a small forward. He's not a power forward.
Right.
Who else? We're gonna go whatever team.
Toronto.
Toronto in that division. When Siakam got traded, who they start at power forward? What up, Eric? Pull up, Eric. Pull up, Eric. Who started at power forward?
Let me see their roster.
Who started at power forward when Siakam got traded for Toronto?
Let me see.
I'm saying it's probably, I'm gonna say like 6 legit power forward starters. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say 6.
Did they have Scotty Barnes starting at that power forward spot? No.
Yeah, he was. He was. You know why?
RJ Barrett was playing a small.
Started at the
small, yeah. And quickly.
Gary Trent started and quickly. All right, so Toronto, that's not a real power forward. So now let's go to the Central Division. Chicago, who they starting power forward?
Another small forward. What's the guy name? The guy with the white patch in his hair, the young guy.
Patrick Williams.
Yeah, Patrick Williams. He was a power forward.
I think Patrick Williams could be like a tweener.
Yeah, he is. But
I don't look at him as like a legit small forward.
Yeah.
Like even like
he not that big though, and he don't play it's no post, it's no tradition. It's a very tweener type.
Yeah, he's like a tweener. Like I'm saying, like if they were 5 years early, he'd be like a tweener. Okay, who else? Let's go Detroit. Who they power forward?
Detroit had
Who Detroit? Come on, people in the chat. Come on. Who Detroit power forward? For people who just come in there and hit the like button, the conversation is, I'm saying that it's hardly no legitimate power forward starting in the NBA.
Was it Asua Thompson? Did he? No, he played more guard and forward.
Most of these guys is small forward playing power forward.
Well, now it might be Tobias Harris next year. Isaiah Stewart.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so let's say
Isaiah Stewart played the center.
It's a 3. Let's say this year Tobias Harris a 3.
Yeah,
he's not no 4. He's not no legit 4. If he came in the league as a 3, he only moved to 4 when this new NBA stuff. Mass, the new conversation is, I was saying when you left off, we were saying that it's hardly a few handful of legitimate power forwards in the NBA. So we going down the list of each team.
Oh, okay.
Now we're gonna go to Cleveland. Yeah, they got legit.
Yeah, they got Evan Mobley.
So that's 3. So that's 3 legit power forwards so far. We go Indiana, Siakam. Yeah, he legit power forward.
Yeah, he's not really a power forward, but he plays it, huh?
Yeah, but if he was in if he
more power than small, because he more power than small. He shoots, but I'd rather have him not.
I could see him if you look at him playing in the 90s, he probably got moved around, but I could still see them putting him at power forward.
Yeah, he ain't got the girth or the size. I think he'll get bullied. I mean, I actually met him in person in Houston when I went to the game. He's not that big in person.
He'd be like,
yeah. So, but I get your drift though. I mean, in today's league, yeah, he's probably he could be a power forward.
He too slow footed to guard.
But he came in the NBA as a power forward. He didn't get converted.
Yeah, he did.
All other guys.
That's true. Yeah,
he didn't get converted like Tatum and all these guys.
That's true.
Like Torrey and Prince.
Yeah, Torian Prince was a small forward. Now he's a power forward.
Yeah,
Right.
he went to the Lakers, became a guard. Crazy.
So Milwaukee got a legit power forward.
Yeah, they do.
They got the
So
Greek freak.
they got the Greek. Who else? Damn, that division probably the only division that got like the Central. That's the Central division.
With
Who
a
else
couple.
we on? That's it, right?
Southeast now.
All right, so now Southeast Atlanta.
Hunter. I mean, I think Hunter plays the power forward for them.
And that's what I say. He's a small forward.
And but I put him in the same category as Siakam, and he's bigger than Siakam actually.
Nah, Siakam's taller though. Hunter only 6'6".
No, yeah. I mean, Siakam may be taller, but Hunter is like more bulkier than Siakam.
Yeah, he's bulkier, but
you talking about DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah, from Atlanta.
No, he's not.
A small forward though.
He's smaller than he's not bulky or taller. He's definitely.
I think he's bigger than Siakam.
I think he's a little thicker.
DeAndre Hunter more of a guard.
Nah, he's a small forward.
Yeah, but
Siakam is like a guard.
Yeah, he's a forward guard. Siakam is a pure forward, like a small forward, power forward. He's not nowhere near a guard.
Yeah, Siakam.
Yeah, I don't get the power forward thing from Siakam, but
he's strong.
Okay.
That's one reason. Yeah.
All right, so we're on Atlanta. All right, so Miami.
Who's it? Kevin Love?
Yeah.
They don't start.
Did he start?
That's right. Did he start?
Oh, did the rookie start at power forward?
You talking about that Hispanic dude?
Yeah.
He
About the end of the season.
Yeah. He did.
I'm not sure.
Hyman,
like Hyman Jr. something like that.
No, his name Hyman Jaquez.
They had him listed as a guard. They had him listed as a guard.
Van played center. Jaquez played the 4. Jimmy Butler played the 3. Tyler Hero played and
he's not a real 4.
Yeah, he's not a real 4.
No.
He's a 3. That's what I'm saying. Now look at all these guys. He's 6'6". Now who else?
Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte. Who's their left? Remember the guy who got Bridges. Yeah, it's Bridges. A.T. Sweezy. Yeah, I think it's Bridges, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Bridges played a 4. Bridges is 6'6".
Yeah, 6'6", 220.
He's a guard. I mean, he's a small forward.
But he got guard. But he has like guard skills. I mean, the guy can dribble, shoot.
And he can jump like jump with the big guy.
Yeah, he's like a poor man's Julius Randle, huh?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, what up? What y'all were talking about?
It's good. No, we talking about the conversation started that if I was the N.B.A. Executive, I'm looking for legitimate power forwards, legitimate big man, and we punching them. I'm not looking for no big man that he had to shoot threes. Oh, they can't play together. That's what I'm hearing. Like in the Philly chat, I listen to the Philly chat, and you hear them, they can't put in Buaselli because he don't stretch the floor. He's a people. Philadelphia need rebound. I would be me personally. I'm starting.
Okay.
They don't have nobody.
Hey, Kareem, how did that Frenchman that Philly signed? How did he do it in the FIBA league or whatever you call it?
No, that's what we're talking about now. I'm saying if I was the Sixers, I'm starting them because you need rebounding. Like I'm not starting no Caleb Martin at no 4.
And Kareem, and think about it, like a crazy rebounder by a big man, sort of like the Knicks had when Ewing, but Oakley and them, somebody take some of that stress off your big man who can score, like N.B.A, who can hustle, who dive on the floor for that ball, and just let N.B.A stand up and hit jumpers or score. It makes sense if you got somebody who hustle and rebound. The big man. I play power forwards, and big men love a guy who rebounding and taking up big matchups so they can get some win or get some break from doing some of the dirty work.
And Chess Ready is
that's a good point. That's
and a lot of centers is power forwards. That's true. If you look at it, everything changed. You got a lot of guys that's legitimate shooting guards play the 3 now. A lot of guys who really threes played the 4. A lot of guys that
Yep.
4 play the 5. It's not a lot of legit centers.
And centers gone. They just a lot of them gone.
How
Like-
Bam is a full-fledged, full-time center. He's 6'9". Anthony Davis is a full-fledged center. Look all these guys that's not like they not centers.
Yeah.
5-8 years ago, they not.
But you don't have those crazy 7-footer, 7'2", 7'3" guys scoring like that, so they can play them like that now. They just run into huge problems when they run into Jokic and they run into N.B.A, but and somewhat AD. So, but they take that risk because that's just 3 teams. Most everybody
And that's
like
why Denver smart.
And you forgot Cat too.
Denver got legit power forward, a legit center.
Oh.
If you look at those teams, going to have success.
But look, Orlando, like they stack with power forwards.
Man.
Yeah,
but they got skilled power forward, somewhat skilled.
I think what makes Denver so good is that, like Kareem just said, I think Aaron Gordon takes a lot of pressure off Joker with the physicality and the way he just plays around that rim. I mean, But if they had a guy who just went, all he did was shoot jumpers as a power forward and didn't catch those oops, all that release stuff, it wouldn't, like you said, it wouldn't be as nice. He cleans up a lot of that stuff like that. He does. Yeah, he does. And you're right, bro. Like Wendell Carter Jr. I mean, even a guy like Banchero, right? I saw him in person. He's bigger in person than what people think. Like that kid is big.
Yeah,
and
he's
so
6'10",
I mean, right? Yeah. So I mean, you can get away with playing him at the 4, right? Am I right? I mean, you can.
Oh, definitely. He's too, like all the people we was talking about before. Kareem had playing power. They was like 6'7", 220. He 250.
Yeah, he's big in person, bro. Banchero?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean he's a 3. Yeah, he's a 3.
Height. I ain't saying position. I'm saying height. He legit.
Oh, height.
16.
Well, when I saw him in person, he stood next to Sabonis, who was 6'10", 6'11", and it seemed to me, because in person, guys, it's different in person with some of these players, man. Like he stood eye to eye with Sabonis, and Sabonis is a legit 6'10".
Yeah.
And so I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, he's there.
Look at Morris Wagner. Look at Wagner on there.
Oh, Mo Wagner. Yeah,
he's 6'11".
He's tall. He's there.
He's
too.
like a power forward center. So they got that team really got like they sitting on all the power forwards. They got,
and their guys are young too, bro. Which I like a lot. Like they got a lot of young talent.
Wendell Carter. I know they was talking about moving him, but he's legit 6'10".
I mean, Domantas Sabonis, bro, last year, right? Led the league in double doubles, led the league in rebounding. I mean, he's not your traditional big. I mean, you saw. Listen, we just saw the dude from Golden State bully him in the postseason 2 years ago, Kevon Looney, right? Yeah. And so, I mean, there you go. I mean, so
that's Orlando? What about Washington?
Well, Kyle Kuzma's 6'10", but obviously he's not a. I mean, Kuzma is tall. I mean, Kuzma is lanky, tall. When I was in Boston at the Boston game in Boston, they played the Wizards in. Yeah, bro. Like Kuzma is like tall, but he ain't no goddamn power forward.
He started the team at the power forward position, right? On Washington.
I'm not sure. I could be. I want to say but I could be wrong.
At the power forward.
He does. Okay. Yeah.
And so Orlando got a true power forward.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think next is the Pacific, Kareem. The
Lakers. That's Sacramento, Kings, Warriors, Lakers.
LeBron is a power forward / shooting guard right now.
LeBron is a legitimate 3.
Yeah.
But I think AD is a real 4. I think AD is a real 4.
AD played 5 for the Lakers.
I know, but
I'm saying all the people that played the 4.
Okay.
I think AD is a legit center now. I mean, they
you think so? Okay.
Yes, throw that power forward out the window.
Well, then we gotta say Rui. Then I mean, ain't Rui the 4 then? I mean, don't you guys start Rui, Kareem, at the 4 sometimes, or?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Rui the 4 or LeBron the 4. Maybe Rui.
LeBron don't guard the 3s though. LeBron guards the 4s.
Yes, yeah. Defensively, I think LeBron a power forward. Offensively, he like a small forward shooting guard.
Nah. Defensively, he ain't no damn power forward, bro. He ain't never locked up no power forward.
No,
that's
I ain't saying. I ain't say lock
okay.
up. What he does is stand by the rim and catch the rebounds.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man.
I ain't saying he
can't
locking
give him that.
nobody up. I'm just saying
Yeah,
that's the position he at. It's like you seen a lot of guys getting tortured, but they was playing,
But he guards. But LeBron also guards the threes as well too. I mean, like he'll guard your Kawhis, your KDs nowadays, and your Tatum.
Yes.
What have
Here and there he'll step up. Quarter here,
Yeah.
quarter there. He's smart enough to do that, to just stay in front of them. Like, okay, y'all got to shoot over me because I ain't letting y'all drive to the basket, which is smart. Okay, shoot the jumper. You can shoot the jumper. If you ain't hitting your jumper,
Now
then
the biggest question mark, bro, for the fours in the whole league, I think, is in the team in Inglewood now, because their new arena is in Inglewood, California. Is the Clippers. Who is there? I mean, they haven't had a real four in God knows when. They've had some centers with Zubac and Plumlee and those guys, but they never had like a real four.
Yeah, besides the guy used to come.
They got Batum back. Yeah, I mean, they did get Batum back. Yeah, Batum's back there. I know, but remember though, Kareem,
not no more.
Before he played the four for them.
He was a three when he was younger. He an old man now. His position switched.
But I'm saying he playing four now, but he's not a good rebound. He's not no.
Nah, he's not. He played the four last year in Philly. I mean, they put him at the four last year.
Well, I know they play him, but I'm saying he's really not.
Yeah, they gonna get Kawhi to play that position because he's strong, but he's not a
Golden State. What? I mean, Kuminga.
Draymond.
I mean, yeah, Draymond Green.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's a power forward. That's what he is.
Yep, and I'm cool with saying that. I'm cool with Draymond being power forward. I have no gripes with him. I think he might be one of the most traditional power forwards in the league.
Yep.
So I'm cool with that. Sacramento. Sabonis played the five, and then at the four, I think they played Harrison Barnes last year, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it was Keegan Murray. I'm tripping.
Yeah, Keegan Murray.
It was Keegan. It was Keegan at 6'10". But again, Keegan is a shooter, floor spacer.
Keegan not 6'10".
He's 6'8".
He's not listed at 6'10". Keegan Murray.
He listed at
6'8".
Yeah, okay. He listed at 6'8".
Okay.
Maybe he got tall. I don't know, but
I'm not. Listen, bro. I mean, I think like some of these heights be wrong either way. Either too short or fucking too tall.
Most time too tall. You know how the guys.
Yeah.
No, most of the time they lie about they be shorter than what they is.
Yeah,
that's true too.
You barely see a guy. Yeah. Only person who seems taller than what they say is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, now listen, guys. Listen. Have you ever seen KD in person? Any of you guys?
Yeah, I seen he tall.
I've seen KD in person quite a few times, bro, at games, bro. This motherfucker is. Let me tell you, bro. He gotta be 6'11", bro. Damn, he has to be.
Hey, how tall is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar listed? Was he 7'2"?
I think Kareem was like 7'3" or 7'3". Yeah, 7'2", somewhere around there. Yeah,
7'2". Okay, I see him. But I know he much older now. He ain't standing straight up like he used to.
He's not
I seen him standing next to KD, and KD just was like an inch or so under him.
Yeah, bro. Yes, true.
Right
true,
now,
man.
so
true. Yeah, man. Yeah, one time, Kevin McHale was doing a TNT game back in the day, and KD was in town, man, right? And I was down there, and Kevin McHale's tall himself, and KD stood next to him,
like legit 6'10".
And bro, and like KD was like taller than him. Like KD was taller than DeMarcus Cousins. I saw them neck to neck by each other. I mean, KD is like he's like a toothpick thin, but just tall.
See, he didn't want to be put as a power forward or a center. That's
he
why
don't, bro. He
don't be listing my height that high. Yeah, back in when he started,
he said a lot of people. He said a lot of players lying about their height. He said they don't really be that tall.
Oh, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
what do he say he is? 6'10"? What do KD say?
6'9".
Oh,
yeah, KD be right about his height, bro. Yeah. KD don't give himself justice.
What kind of shoes he wear? He wearing lifts 6'9".
But the reason why I know it's true because when they do that combine, guys' heights always changes.
You know how it is.
When they do that legit height, they be much smaller than what they is.
See, look, I said I was 6'7". I met Kareem. He was like, "Man, you 6'1". No, I'm just playing.
Are you in New York too, bro?
No, I'm in Chicago. I just was in.
Okay, man. What part of Chicago, man?
He's in New York for a week last week.
I'm from the West Side.
Because you West Side, okay, yeah, man. Because I was in New York one time too, man. I was telling Kareem, but I forgot to hit him up, man. I was out there in Queens visiting in Queens. I stayed for about a week and a half out there, man. But I like New York, man. It's cool. I actually like New York.
Next we got
Dallas. I showed them to a good time.
Yeah, they got. What'd you say, Kareem?
I showed most to a good time in New York.
That's good, man. That's good hospitality, man. You said Dallas, bro. I mean, they got Gafford and PJ Washington. I mean, I think they got some fours.
Yeah, Dallas, PJ Washington.
Yeah, they got some fours. They got Powell, the shooter Powell, but I mean, they got some guys who got the height and girth to play for.
The white Powell. Got the height.
Yeah, they got
Gafford is 6'10". Yeah, he's a powerful.
Yeah.
With Houston, who played power forward for Houston?
For us, Jalen Green, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he legit.
Yeah,
he's 6'10", who can shoot it. Does he play big down low? No, because Sagoon's down there. But I mean, he is a 6'10" stretch big per se, but he's cool. That must be his phone. Yeah, hey Kareem, man, I'm gonna get back out there soon, bro. We're actually going to Philadelphia for a wedding next month, and so we're gonna drive up to Jersey and New York the next day, man.
Okay, yeah, pull up. I'm here.
Yep. So we got some friends in Queens, so we usually just get a place out there in Queens. But you're not in Queens, huh, Kareem?
No, Harlem.
Yo, you're in Harlem. Okay. How far is that from Queens? I can catch the train to you. I can catch the train or
you in New York you can catch any train, but it depends what part of Queens. Like Queensbridge is right across the bridge from us. Like,
okay.
Remember you use at Randall's Island? That's like
yeah. Okay, yeah, because last time we caught my friend who lives in Flushing, out there by the Mets and the tennis stadium. We caught the 7 train out to Flushing, New York, and that place looks different from like New York. Like going towards that way, it's like a different feel out there. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
It don't feel like the Bronx or Brooklyn, or it feels like a little bit more like suburb a little bit. If I don't know how to explain it, man, but it was different when we were out there.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, so we're gonna be out there, man, and yeah, so I'll definitely reach out to you, man. And I've been checking out some of your radio shit, bro. You're on that radio show, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be checking you out, man. Kareem, you be doing your thing.
We be back at it tomorrow, you know.
Yeah, and then I saw you one time in Atlanta doing some production stuff or some filming shit. You're still doing that too?
Are
you still doing that as well?
No, we wasn't in Atlanta. We
okay.
No, we ain't going back. We go back in October.
Gotcha. Okay.
We'll shoot the movie in November.
Okay. Damn, that's what's up, man. You got your foot or hand and a little bit of everything, man. That's cool.
You got to, man. It's rough out here, you know.
That's how. Who you telling, man? Of course it is.
You gotta try your hand at different shit.
Right. Absolutely, man. I my guy on the far right. What's your name, bro?
Oh, most. That's most.
Oh, hey, most. That's your name is most.
Yeah, that's his name. He probably got his stuff on mute.
Okay, got stuff on mute. Oh, okay. I can hear him chewing. I think he probably can't hear us. So I don't know. Yeah, but a good point though. Yeah, I mean, there's limited power forwards. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, those positions are few and far between.
Yeah, because you notice everybody plays up now.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to because of shooting. Yeah.
Like Devin Booker been a 3 this year.
Yep. Oh, speaking of the Phoenix Suns and Devin Booker, I mean, did you guys ever touch on you and Oda or whoever touch on? They picked up Tyus Jones from the Wizards, point guard.
I like that.
Which I think, dude, that's an underrated pickup right there, bro. Oh, okay.
Tyus Jones, I'm telling you, that's a big.
Yeah, it's gonna give them a little bit better ball handling in the fourth quarter and get them into their offense. And now Kevin and Devin can come off screens and blah blah blah. And so it's going to be a little bit different for them because now you should see less. Because last year, Kareem, the Suns had one of the worst offenses and turnover ratio in the fourth quarter because they didn't have a point guard. So I think that's
he don't turn the ball over.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Let me see here. He said Matt Barnes could play power forward these days. I know Matt Barnes personally. Yeah, I mean, he probably. I mean, yeah, he's tough. He could. I mean, Matt's like 6'8". He could. You know what I'm saying? But Matt was more of a 3-and-D guy. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Oh, you make beats, most? He must can't hear.
Yeah, I don't think he can hear. I think he has his, but I can hear him. If that makes sense. Yeah, I can hear him.
You make beats?
Yeah, I don't think his mic is on, or I mean his.
Okay, my mic on now.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're asking. So you make beats?
I used to.
I used to. Okay. Are you heavily involved in the music scene down in Chicago?
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
No, I was doing it. I was doing it for my nephews and my son. Then when they was younger.
Okay. Okay.
And I just used to make beats but I was doing it for them to start them. They was rapping. They was real young, and so I was just fooling around the computer, just recording them, and they was performing here and there. This was a long time ago. The G Unit.
Yeah, man. When we used to vacation to Chicago, man, we would go to Chicago and we would drive to like Milwaukee. It's kind of close right there in Gary, Indiana, and yeah, Chicago's actually Chicago gets a bad rep, but it's actually a pretty fucking nice city. Very nice city. I love vacation in Chicago. Actually, love it.
Yeah, and we know how the name go, but when the people who say I'm getting out of here, then they leave, then they be like,
right,
but it don't matter where you're from, ain't no place like home,
Of course not. Yeah,
my people, because my grandparents, my mother and them, they all from Mississippi, so all that country.
What part? Jackson? What Jackson?
Oh, they in a city you ain't never heard of. Mississippi weird like that. Most people go through Jackson, but I don't know nobody who's really from Jackson. It's a little city called Chula. And when I went there, I realized they didn't even live in the city. They live on the outskirts of the city. They're in a plantation, so yeah, it's very country, very rural. Like the city, it say 3,000 people, but I swear they didn't even got a street light in the town.
Damn.
But I got a ton of cousins. My father from there, my mother from there.
Okay. That's funny you say that, man, because I feel like where I'm from, born and raised from, is similar to what that is. I'm from Ohio, and I'm born in Sandusky. Now, if you're from Chicago, you ever been to Cedar Point?
I heard of it. I heard of Sandusky too.
Yeah. So Cedar Point is like
the amusement. Is that what amusement?
Yes, with the biggest roller coaster in the world or in the country. And so that's where I'm from. It's a small town, and it's like an hour between Toledo and Cleveland. A few hours from Detroit, but yeah, same thing, bro. It's just a small black town where it's like maybe 1,500 people, if that, and it is rural as hell. I'm talking like it sits right on Lake Erie, so tornadoes and all type of bad weather, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'll be going back and forth to Mississippi, but I got people all in Memphis. My aunt's in Virginia.
Okay.
So I was in
nice,
Virginia.
Man.
I was in Mississippi. I was in, Chicago, the burbs. I got to travel when I was younger a little bit. I stopped when I got older.
Okay.
Now all my kids are grown. I travel more. They all grown. So hey,
so let me ask you a question, man, if you don't mind me asking, because I'm just curious, because I see like a lot of stuff online about Dalton with that black mare. Now that's not in Chicago, but it's a suburb outside of Chicago.
Yeah, it's a suburb outside of Chicago. Dalton is
Okay.
a what you call the south suburb. A lot of the south suburbs of Chicago, they're like black towns. So you got
I got you.
Calumet City. That's where Jason Weaver from Calumet City, Dalton, Keke Palmer's from Robbins, which is another black suburb. But some of them suburbs are so much like Chicago, you might as well be in Chicago.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
You know what's crazy? They said that because they said Peoria is like that.
Yeah, Peoria is a good ways away. It's not.
That's far. How far Peoria from?
Peoria is about maybe maybe I don't know. It's maybe an hour.
Oh, is that? I always hear people like, yeah, they be running. Like I was saying, like Chicago.
That's not bad though.
Yeah, they done ran out of town. But I'm like, that's all Chicago. But they like, nah.
Like for me, Peoria is.
He just said it's he just said it's an hour.
Yeah, Peoria is 2 hours away from me.
And you West Chicago.
I'm east of Chicago. I'm in the suburb on the
west side of Chicago.
East of Chicago.
So where Jason Weaver from, you said?
It's not, I'm in, that's Indiana, but we border Chicago, same border.
You keep saying Indiana, we took our way
Indiana. It's the only city like that
right now. I'm saying where you
Peoria is a couple hours away. It says 2 hours from where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
So Peoria,
and then how far are you?
That's just Peoria is its own city. We don't even consider that a suburb of Chicago.
How far are you from the United
Peoria
Center?
or say Bloomington?
So where's Jason Weaver from?
Some other ones way north. Peoria is its own thing. But Peoria people might claim Chicago when they out of town. A lot of people do that. Anywhere near Chicago, they say I'm from Chicago.
Illinois, anybody that's Illinois,
a lot of people who live out there.
Everybody in Illinois is going to say they're Chicago when they.
Well, that's what I got from Milwaukee, bro. I mean, when I was in Milwaukee, they all said they're from Chicago. That's what they were telling me.
Usually, Milwaukee people. A lot of Chicago
Milwaukee.
people moved there. Yeah.
Okay. How far are you from the United Center? Because the DNC, the Democratic Convention, it's there with you right now. It's going on.
Yeah, I'm probably an hour right now from
the United Center.
Yeah, because I'm east. I'm in Indiana. I'm in.
Okay.
He's saying where you from, most.
It's on the west side.
Mississippi. West side. Okay.
It's on United Center is on the west side. So where I grew up at, I mean, I used to ride my bike past there all the time going to work. It's not that far from where.
Okay.
Where I'm from. Yeah, they all downtown now. A lot of them are staying in hotels I work in Chicago though. I work on the Mag now. So a lot of them staying down there. They got a lot, the security, homeland, special forces, all them down there now. So
yeah, the one thing that I liked about New York, Kareem, was that even though Madison is like downtown New York, everything else, as far as like sports arenas, are like in the outskirts. I like that. I hate it when arenas are downtown because it's too hard to get around when it's like that. And so I like the fact that New York has all their shit spread out. Like I actually like that.
I think it's amazing that Madison Square Garden is in the heart of all that traffic.
Man, that shit look like a piece of shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That building look like a piece of shit.
But it's so convenient to get to. Train take you right up into the stadium.
Oh, of course.
I love going train take you right up into the stadium.
Yep.
And I love.
And same thing in Brooklyn, bro. In Brooklyn, like when you come off the train in Brooklyn, as you come up the escalator, like you can see the Brooklyn Arena. It's like right there. So,
cool. That in Madison Square Garden is right there under.
It's like right there. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Kareem, that's the big difference between New York and every other city.
And the Bronx too, Kareem. And the Bronx.
They make it really easy for you to get there with public transportation.
Places
you can't get
last week. Most
get nowhere
around.
Huh?
The train. I said you did your thing last week. You just move all around.
Yeah, because I always rode the trains around Chicago since I was a kid. We jumped on buses and trains as kids. I mean, I was 7, 8, 9 years old riding the bus and train. So all I do is need to look at a map, and I'll say I can get there. Some people be afraid, so I look at a map, and say I can make it, but we limited in Chicago. Like we can't get to our suburban areas or parts of the city, like say the northwest sides. There's no train that goes to our northwest side, but the train that leads you to O'Hare. So parts of it, you got to get off the train and get on the
bus.
The
airport. Okay, I got
right.
you.
In New York, it's a train line all over, man. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I can get everywhere, like Coney Island was the furthest place for me to get. But I was at the World Trade Center. I can get back up to Harlem in like 30 minutes.
You went to Coney Island?
Yeah, I went to Coney Island.
Yeah, we didn't go there when we went there, but we did go to
Bronx. Did you go to on 8th Avenue that time I told you to go to?
In Brooklyn?
No, in Harlem. Remember I told you to go to,
yeah, that was great, man. Man, they was partying. Right? Yeah, that was dope.
That was Melba's.
Yeah, Melba was out there. Dapper Dan was out there. ASAP Ferg was out there.
Yeah, I never got a chance to ask you that day.
Yeah, that was dope. Everybody was, and I tell people like, well, people rude. I said, man, everybody was so cool, man. They talking about rude people. I'm like, look, grown women was so cool. Hey, you all right? You doing all right? Man, people offering me food I didn't even know. They think all women in New York walking around mad, get to suck my dick and all that stuff. They don't be on that. You know,
they're not that bad, bro. Yeah.
Especially if you're not giving them that energy. Well, you give New York women that energy, they gonna give it back to you. But if you're cool, they cool with you. And easy.
How do you feel about the trash being outside everywhere? I didn't like that.
But that's at night. It's not.
I know.
In the daytime. But they don't. But I know how New York is made. They don't have alleys like say we got alleys in Chicago or we got loading docks where you can hide the garbage cans. New York ain't got no. They not made for, so they have no choice but to put the garbage out there for them to come pick it up. I know other places like I can't believe this, but when you in the suburb, they make you leave your garbage cans in your doggone garage.
You know it's crazy. It rained every day. He was there except one day.
It did, bro. Every day.
Oh, it rained
every day except Saturday.
Yep, Saturday and Sunday.
Was that your first time in New York?
Oh no. I've been to New York multiple times.
Did you visit the memorial, the Twin Towers down there?
Yeah, I went there for the first time.
That motherfucker's it's big down there, huh? I'm like that's a lot of people, bro. Who that's crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Space is come back. Like
that space is cool, man. Yeah.
First few times I came because my wife is from Newark. So
okay. Oh, Jersey.
First time, yeah. So Newark right over across the bridge and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I got married in Newark. But
you got married in Newark?
Yeah, I got married in Newark. Yep.
Okay.
That's right downtown Newark. Because all the people from down there, and we was partying, and then that's when I found out. I said, "Y'all like house music in Jersey?" They like, "Yeah." They were gonna call it club, because all my Chicago people, we love house music, so that's all the party.
All right, man. So before I go, bro, because here's my last question, bro. Did you enjoy good food in New York? Because I did. I enjoyed some good food in New York.
Look, I do my food search before I leave. I was in there eating.
Okay, smart.
Good. Yeah, I don't just go in random places. But the crazy part is some of the best food I had is when I left or at the bodega. I went and had a sandwich. And man, this sandwich good. Yeah, I just know how.
Bro, dude, if you ever in Philadelphia, there's a place. It's black owned. It's called All Day Hoagies. It's owned by a black woman. Mm-hmm. I went there a few times, bro. It's the best hoagies in the country, man. I mean. Like just if you're ever there, bro, all day hoagies. It's like in North Philly in the hood, but it's off the hook, man. Off the hook.
Somebody jumped in the memorial. What idiot jumped in that memorial?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah, I don't hit Staten Island. I was in Queens last time. I don't hit. This time I made it I didn't make it to the Bronx before, so I made it to the Bronx. That's the only boroughs cool. I had made it to. So.
Okay. Where'd you stay in Queens?
When I was in Queens, I stayed in Astoria.
Okay. Because we stayed on like 129th, and it's right across from like a little train where you can walk down. There's like there's a lot of like little convenience stores that make their little foods and shit in the morning time, bagels, eggs and cheese, whatever. And then we went to some type of pub or bar around the corner. It's called I forgot what it's called, man, but it was some nice looking women in there. God damn. It was cool, man.
You see beautiful women all over New York, and you know how like Astoria, what's cool about that neighborhood was when I was there, it had all the shops up, so you could just grab your fruit. They got butcher shops, comic book stores, and everybody walking around just enjoying something. And I walked from Queens and Astoria. I walked all the way across the Queens Bridge. I said, "Oh, that was the Queens Bridge project." Yep.
Okay.
My cousin like, man, why you didn't take me? I'm like, dude, I'm not waiting for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm playing games. I'll be moving around. I go and I let the wind blow me. I get on the train and say, oh, I'm going to Soho or something like that and go watch a comedy
Yeah.
show.
Did you stop by the Rockefeller Center? It's cool down there. I mean,
I've been to
ain't
Rockefeller
nothing
Center
special.
before around the
You have? Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And I was there during the pandemic. That was the best time to walk around New York because there weren't that many people out there. We went from
Yeah.
Rockefeller to
I feel
Carnegie
you, bro.
Hall to Trump Tower. We was around everywhere. But
I
you
would
know,
say
now
this
with the
too, though,
crowd so
Monster.
high,
Like,
man, it's crazy. Now,
I think Fifth. I think downtown not Manhattan, not the money district or the finance district, but like Fifth Street and like downtown New York, where all the shit goes down at. To me, extremely overrated, bro. Too crowded. I'm constantly holding my fucking wallet in my front pocket because I'm scared somebody's gonna pickpocket me. Just bumper to bumper walking. I'm cool, bro.
you
I can't
talk
deal with
about
that shit.
you talk about Times Square area, or you
Yeah,
talk
that area. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even do Times Square this time. I've been there that enough. I went all around Times Square. The closest I got to, I went to Dallas BBQs, had me some wings. I used to go there do that, but I didn't go Times Square and just look at the people because my wife told me that's for all tourists. Once you do it a few times, what you need to do that for? You know, like
Yo,
say I was in
where you went to? You went to the comedy show. What street you went to?
That was I think in Soho.
Oh, you in Soho.
Yeah, that was further down there. And Godfrey was there and a bunch of other comics I didn't know. You know, it was good. But yeah, that was in the Soho area. You know, all the white
It was
people doing
crowded.
that.
It poured down rain that day. It rained.
Yeah, it was raining. It was but the good thing about New York too is they had ponchos and umbrellas. Just bought me a little $5 umbrella. Got my umbrella and kept on walking. People still walking, but it you know, that was in the evening though. So I went when I went to Rucker. I got wet at the Rucker watching the basketball tournament. It was about to be a good game too, man. It just poured down rain on. We just ran up under the bridge.
Yo, it rained again this weekend too. Crazy. Like
Oh, it did.
Killing our weekends, man.
Oh
We
man.
only got a couple more weekends left
Right.
for September. They killed our weekends. What up, Eric? What you think about the Lakers this year?
I mean, it's what they are, right?
Eric be like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. That's what they are.
Eric, it's gonna be very entertaining because we're gonna see the offense that JJ implement.
What, to see 39 national TV games? Like,
they got 39.
Yeah, 39 national TV games.
Hey, that sound about right.
The Lakers,
39 national TV games.
They got the most.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
That's crazy.
They got to get the most out of Braun before he leaves.
Yeah, they get the most out of Braun.
They got to punch that meal ticket.
And his son, they're gonna try to milk that.
Yeah, his son. It's LeBron, his son, plus JJ. You know, it's a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, it's a lot of stories.
You know, with other teams that's good, like you only got so much story you're gonna tell about, say, a Minnesota, because unless they got some drama or something else going on. But if the Lakers not playing good, it'll be ugly if they start off slow. Like I think every year they like let's start off with a fast start. But last year the start was pretty good, right? When they got to they won the in-season tournament.
Yeah, but they're in trouble, man.
Mm-hmm.
You think the Lakers in trouble?
Yeah.
I mean, what? AD and LeBron, a bunch of bench players?
No, but I think it's gonna hurt them. I think it's gonna be. I don't think AD could get back 2 good, healthy seasons.
Oh.
Stop.
I mean, what, 2022, he wasn't healthy?
What about you think the guys they gonna have back, they gonna be more healthy? The point guard and Vanderbilt, the guy y'all got from Miami.
AD for some reason, I just think they ain't gonna be healthy this year.
Man, they can't tank for nothing.
Oh no, ain't no tanking.
Yep.
I think that Olympus con was going to drain them out, man.
But yeah, I think my Reed. I think if they keep Rui, say Rui Reeves, and the point guard for Miami, if they stepped up and was hot, because they all veteran players. Yeah, but you got Bron AD to get Bron AD a kind of a win. So time to a little bit rest. If they just jump on these young teams' head, yeah.
I mean, that's the bench mob that beat the Celtics last year.
Yeah, that was out of emotion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And the Celtics was known for that, going on long streaks and letting the bad team beat them. They'll take their foot off. They'll take their foot off the gas. Yeah, they do that here and there. Like sometimes they struggle with the Bulls. Like, how y'all, So, but then when it's time to win, they get out there and win. That young coach got him a chip, man. I ain't hear them talk about that coach a lot. Well, a little bit then.
Oh, Ham?
Well, yeah. It's the Celtics coach.
Brad Stevens? I mean,
look, I can't even remember his name. What's the Celtics coach name? But they was talking about firing him a couple years before then.
Oh. He was assistant. He was assistant for Doka.
Mazzulla. His name is
Mazzulla.
Joe
Mazzulla.
And that's funny, a couple years they ask for your job, then next year is you win the coach of the year.
You win a chip. Yep.
Or won a chip. Then next thing you know, they're gonna ask for your job. It's like now what you call is riding on the high. He got an extension, I think, the Knicks coach. But in a minute they're gonna be saying, Thibodeau. He killing all the players. Like, what have y'all won without Thibodeau in the last few years? Y'all wasn't winning before.
They passed the first round last year.
Yeah, okay. Break these players' legs. I want to see. I don't want to be entertained. Too. Get in shape.
Didn't he do that with Chicago?
No, he didn't break them down.
Like what? No. Derrick Rose, Luol Deng.
No, especially not them.
Joe Noah.
That's what people. Yeah, people want to make that excuse when they don't do it. But Bulls had a bench.
Miami?
Yeah, Bulls had a bench, and Bulls was playing Bulls bench. The player that played the most probably was Luol Deng, but Luol Deng talked about he broke his leg. He had a hairline fracture. But the staff was telling him, oh, he can play. But he said this ain't right. So he went and got an outside recommendation, and they told him he had a hairline fracture. So it wasn't Thibodeau. It was their organization, but they want to put that blame on Thibodeau. And Derrick Rose, it just was a freak thing with him doing that. I mean, he just did a jump stop when he tore his leg up. It wasn't even no crazy move that he always do. They can't put that on him. But we know one thing, Thibodeau got them playing better than they did in 20, 30 years. Thibodeau got a lot of them played. He developed Jimmy Butler. He developed a lot of players who got paid. So the players love him for what he did. Like, if the players not complaining, I don't know why the fan base would want to jump on his head. That don't even make no sense. I like, boy, why would y'all let Thibodeau go? To me, it was just stupid.
And then after he left, they had a bunch of coaches after that.
Yeah, they want to say that he playing, like say, he was counting the minutes he played. The Knicks players was playing hard in the clutch, but they wasn't playing that many minutes all through the season. And we know Mitchell Robinson stay hurt. I don't care who his coach be.
Randall got hurt. Got hurt.
Right. He didn't get hurt because he playing too many minutes. He just got hurt. A lot of players got hurt. Look at the Lakers.
Got knick-knack injuries. Brunson had knick-knack injuries.
Look at the guys who went to the Lakers. They didn't even play that much. Vanderbilt didn't even get on the court. He got hurt. They gonna blame Ham for playing him too much.
That's crazy.
These guys get hurt and sit down. We know how that be, or they feel a little aggravated. A lot of the Bulls team was hurt. Look at Zach. Look at Zach. He was hurt. Thibodeau ain't there. They can't blame it on Thibodeau. What's happening, Jamie? But it's a lot of softness that goes on.
Caruso had knick-knack injuries.
Right. A lot of players get them. That's the name of the game. But to say he wearing players out, I think it's nonsense.
Patrick Williams.
Right, Patrick Williams. He been hurt since he came in, knick-knacking here on and off.
The Sumo. Sumo. And then
Knicks lost they center. He got hurt. But Porzingis, we know Porzingis get hurt all his career. Come on, man.
He's been hurt in Boston too.
Yep. Yeah. Who the Bulls making trades? Who making trades, Jalen? The Lakers. Lakers better make some trades. Look, I told Kareem, I said I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, who wants to bench players?
Yeah, who want guys y'all got? Who want guys y'all got for the minimum for solid players? Like nobody wants
bench players who are not starters.
Right, nobody wants Cam Reddish. Nobody wants what's the center name you got
Jackson
from
Hayes.
Jackson Hayes. Nobody wants Bronny.
Christian Wood.
Yeah. Was I'm gonna say JHS. He might be a development player. But
that guy was hurt too. I mean, man.
Yeah. What's nobody wants Jalen Hood-Schifino. I'm sorry. What's the other guy who
Maxwell Lewis?
Yeah, who wants Maxwell Lewis? Nobody wants Maxwell. Well, I can't say that. He might want to develop him a little bit because we ain't seen much of him. So it's about 5 players that's basically not going to give you nothing but practice guys.
I mean, Gabe Vincent. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Gabe got a little. He got a little.
He got hurt after playing Denver in the finals last year. He got hurt.
He got hurt again in Denver?
No. He got hurt showing up with the Lakers after he played that finals in Miami.
Yeah, he did get hurt. Yeah, that's right. When he was in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aaron, all right. He was. I seen him somewhere. I seen him on another site somewhere. Crying about LeBron. He doing fine. LeBron just got a gold medal. They celebrating. LeBron sexuals out here. They partying. He got the MVP of a doggone Olympics. So like Perk said, he went up on Jordan. So they celebrating all summer. Now they're gonna have to trade Rui. Then they can get something for Cam. And Cam them will be part of that. Gotta get a Rui, Reeves. They're gonna have to get rid of one of those guys if they want some. If they not getting rid of them, they're not getting nothing solid. But I don't see nobody out there. I mean, who helping the Lakers on the trade market?
I don't see it right now. I don't.
Well, you just wait. Some people gonna be trying to dump somebody. It's always a bad GM making bad moves, especially in the East.
Like what? Washington? Like Washington?
Yeah, somebody always willing to make a bad move to give people something good.
Wow.
Like who did Washington give? What did they give up for Rui to the Lakers?
They got.
They gave up Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, they gave Kendrick Nunn in second-round picks. Yeah.
In second-round picks.
Mm-hmm.
I think that wasn't a good move to me.
Rui was better.
No, Rui's worth more than that.
No.
Rui definitely worth more than that.
Well,
I think sometimes I think they did it for him because he may be having issues over there. So
yeah, Washington's been taking less for their players. They've been taking less.
He asked, do y'all think Trae Young getting traded?
No.
I don't even know.
No. Not with that contract he got.
Trae Young want more money and more money.
Yep.
And I wouldn't even. Why would he want to? He should stay right where in Atlanta. They got the culture for him. I don't even know why he would want to leave Atlanta.
Well, I mean, he's got rebuilding players. He's got rebuilding players on his team.
Hey, Kareem, if you're a young guy, how much priority would you put in winning a chip? Like, say, if you're 4 years coming up on that next salary, what would you be looking at?
Say that again.
I say, if you're a young guy coming up on after your rookie deal, what would your priority be in like winning a chip? Would you jump a team to win a chip, or would you try to build with the team? Like, what would your priority be? Kind of like in that realm.
You mean if I had a young guy to trade for Trae Young?
Yeah, like if you're a Trae Young, like what you think he should like?
Oh, if Atlanta get a young guy, you saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, a player like say a Trae Young or Ant. What do you think their priority would be on like trying to get a chip or trying to build a career or make their mark? What do you think these?
I think the problem is, to be honest, a lot of these young guys now, they listen to too many outside noise, and they thinking they're supposed to win.
They're
A lot of
taking the
these
bag.
guys after a couple years be like, "Yo, I'm tired of lose." Like, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's steps.
Unless the
Like
money is right.
to
Unless
build
the
the
money is
team
right.
and build it the right way, gonna take some years. They after 2 years, they be like, "Oh, I think we ain't working. We need to make some trades." That'd be the problem.
Right.
Yeah, development issues. Yeah. They just don't develop their players anymore. It's like
What I think they start saying like, "Oh, he need to leave." They ruining his career. I hear Perk say that a lot. I'm like, why would you? To me, that's so interfere. Like, how are you wasting this guy's career when you pay him $200 million?
or giving the max money. Yeah.
We gave you max money, so you know we can't grab anybody we want to. So how you saying we wasting this guy's talent, like Dame or other people? You know what it was when you got that big money.
I think
You know, like say LeBron,
one
you
year.
know everybody ain't gonna want to come play in certain cities that ain't got the cap space, who don't have owners that want to spend. I don't get when they say how we wasting. Like I say, I don't know.
I mean, just like Oklahoma City when they had that big group, and all of a sudden they separate them one by one.
Yeah, and see that's a different monster right there. When you got that gifted to have those 3 talented young guys to let go all of them, and they made it to a finals, so they had something to build on. Like y'all made it in a very tough division. Y'all made it to a conference. Y'all made it to a finals.
They trade James Harden way too early.
Yeah,
he's gonna be. It's not like he's gonna be an unrestricted free. He's gonna be a restricted free agent.
Yeah,
you go to the finals. You gotta do with that young team. You gotta go run it right back.
Yeah.
In the worst case scenario, you could have matched it and then trade them later.
Right. Got more.
It's one thing if he's gonna be unrestricted and you feel restricted. And then it was only $4 million difference.
Then
you did that, and knowing team's gonna get him, knowing he's gonna get, he's gonna get better.
Right.
And
at that age stage, he was only in
the league. And they know that no free agent wants to go there, so you might as well keep your own players.
And then they have Ibaka at the same time too. When he playing with them?
Ibaka was with them.
Damn.
Steven Adams.
Something like that.
Because what happened? They didn't pay James and then paid Ibaka.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ibaka ain't get what James getting, but they still paid him.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So he the only one out of all 4 of them didn't get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Russ, Durant got paid, Ibaka got paid, James didn't get paid. But they offered him, but it was $4 million less. But my thing is this: you gotta go back, see if you could go back to the finals. I'd have left it. And that deal ain't like you had a hell of a deal like that.
Right. I think guys be making moves to win multiple chips when they don't win the first one.
Yeah.
When it's so hard to win one. I think about like Philly with Dr. J. They fought so hard and they finally broke through to get that one. They've been in the finals before.
But you have to look at like this when you're a GM.
Yeah, like once they don't win the championship, they make too many moves after that.
I'm gonna tell you the mistake they made. When you make a deal like OKC, when they did that, you have to look at yourself. Would that deal be there in the summer for Harden? You know what I'm saying? You know already he's going to get better. He only been in the league, like, I think 2 years when they went to the finals, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think he been – how many years he played the OKC? 3?
Wait a minute. I'm not sure.
They all came a year apart. Because I think Harden been in the league 3, Russ 4, KD 5.
Yeah, James Harden was 3 years.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most players, especially when they come out when we like 19, 20, you automatically know.
Yeah.
You know he ain't reached his peak. You know he was going to take steps. You know he had a window to get better. But then he's come off the bench.
You had 3 good lottery picks.
And that's like you struck gold to have those three guys at once.
Example. That's like them trade. That's just like them trading Jalen Williams right now. That's like identical. That's like right now you got Shea, you got Chet, and let's say Jalen Johnson up for a contract, and y'all went to the Western Conference Finals, semifinals, and you scared you can't pay him. and you trade him now, he's gonna be restricted. It's the exact same thing.
Right.
Well, they just traded Josh Giddey, so I mean, they can pay him. So
see, his situation different. He was like kind of like bombed out.
Yeah, he's still a lottery pick though. Like they had.
Yeah, but they're getting rid of him. That make a little more sense. But you don't really need him. Like it was different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
I
think it'll work out for both of them. They need a different kind of guard, by Shea. Different kind of defender.
Oh, you mean like a shooter next to him?
Yeah, even though for the playoff, they realized, hey, we need something different for the playoff. Like he wasn't that confident shooting, or he didn't have control of the ball like he used to, so he's not as effective.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen him out there playing in the Olympics International. He was very effective because he was the primary ball handler. But we want the ball in hands in a lot of situations. We don't want it in his hands because he put that ball in the basket.
I mean, if I'm the Bulls, I just test out Josh Giddey, see how far he goes. Like,
yeah, he was looking like the old Josh when he was killing in the Olympics. He is confident was back. He was hitting threes too. If he played like that with the Bulls, then it's a good trade for both teams. But if he played like he was when he just
is it like a building block piece or what?
Yeah, he's a big point guard, definitely.
So you're putting him next to Kobe White?
Yeah, he's going to go next to Kobe White. Kobe White is a little shooting guard. Kobe White don't have to have the ball all the time dribbling around to score.
What do you think Lonzo Ball's coming back? What do you think Lonzo Ball's coming back?
Well, he's coming back, but I don't know how effective he's going to be. He's been cleared to do 5-on-5 drills now. Lonzo, he just got cleared to play 5-on-5 basketball.
Well, that's a bunch of guards you have back there.
Yeah, sure do. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's a lot of guards. They got like 4.
The Sumo is the other one.
3 point, so. And there's 4. They got 4 legit point guards. All different sizes. 4 legit point guards. But Kobe can play more of a shooting style. They're gonna have to make a move. They're gonna have to do something with 4 point guards.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls, they're gonna have to do something because somebody not gonna play that would like to play. But I don't know what Lonzo gonna do. Lonzo might just half the season. Lonzo might just be still in recovery. He really testing that knee out. But he been playing. He been working out. But that's that ain't never game time. We're gonna see how it do is in game time.
And then the whole Zach LaVine situation, that's crazy. Right.
Well, Zach LaVine. I didn't ever think he was going nowhere. I think people just wanted him. They wanted him to go to the Lakers.
They just paid him for the heck of it. Like,
they paid him for what he brought. The excitement, the dunks.
Oh, you mean the Jimmy
put
Butler
people in the
trade?
seats. Yeah, he put people in. Yeah, he put people in the seats. He brought us. That was the excitement people was coming to see. They selling them jerseys, the dunks, and all that stuff like that. And before this last year, they was playing. Him and Wichita was hooping.
Do you think they broke up that team too soon when they had Wendell Carter and Markkanen?
You know what? I think it was. Sometimes I think stuff be better for the players more than organizations, and sometimes I'm there for that because Wendell Carter kept getting hurt in Chicago. He never could stay on the floor. Never. Every time you look around, something, finger this. And Lauri Markkanen played great his rookie season, but when we got a new coach, he stopped playing him, and he started getting hurt a little bit. So the coach wasn't doing him right. It was like him and Porzingis was going at it. The same thing. You're like, y'all not playing Markkanen. His confidence went down. I think they chose the coach over him. It was ridiculous. Like, come on, man. I like Lauri Markkanen when he was with the Bulls. His rookie year, the Bulls just didn't. I mean, I don't know if that was Paxson them. I think they was just out there. They was out there GMing with their ego.
Yep.
And I started that out east. They be using their ego to do this. I made this move, and I'm gonna see it through. Getting these coaches that's on the fringe of nothing. They ain't done nothing. Don't want to spend no money, and that's why I laugh at Laker fans. Y'all ain't never seen a bad owner as y'all seen a Bulls owner. Jeannie Buss ain't never did nothing as ridiculous as letting Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman all go for nothing. Y'all would rip y'all hair out if they let everybody go who won you 6 championships. They let them go for nothing. They could have. They let us try to run it back to lose. They let Phil Jackson go for nothing. So y'all gonna hand the Lakers Phil Jackson. The owner needs, and then when they asked the owner about it, and that's why they booed Jerry Krause, because Jerry Krause was the mastermind of that stuff. Laker people, Bulls fans mad because his widow was out there. They still ain't got no respect for him because his whole arrogance was he was thinking management wins championships.
No,
we make the moves. And he was boasting about how he did this. He put this team together and all this stuff. Then he said, we're going to let Jordan and all them go because the future is in the young guys. So they got Chandler. They got the other guy. Yeah, they got the 2 7-footers. They never developed them good. They never did nothing by him. They never put nobody around them. They was going to get old players that was done. Going to get Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace was toast when they got him.
Yeah. After
they got the Lakers, they got Pau Gasol. He was nothing when they got him. They got Miller something from the Lakers. He wasn't that good when they got him. They trashed the organization back then. So, and now players like, why would I want to play with the Bulls? How y'all did Jordan them? Why would I want to do that? How y'all did Phil? Yeah. So I'm like Lakers, y'all. That's why I say y'all complaining about Genie in y'all front office. At least y'all get a shot to play in the Western Conference. Always stacked. Yeah. Y'all got a chance. What chance has the Bulls had since Jordan them left? D Rose them didn't have a shot against the Miami. Let's keep it real. They didn't have a shot. They'd only won 1 or 2 games, but still, they wasn't beating LeBron and D Wade and them. But we was just happy with, and Bulls fans be happy with tough-nosed teams that play hard. That's all we ask for. People get out there like Caruso. They play hard. They play their best.
Ben Gordon.
Right. Then we look at management and say, hey, we got a chance to get this player. And they say, we don't want them. Y'all selling out the stadium. They don't care.
Yeah. Wow.
That stadium sells out. Like, it was funny, we talked about it earlier with Kareem. The Bulls got the highest attendance in the league. How?
Yeah, they do.
Because the stadium bigger? But a lot of teams, the stadium is close, but because people in Chicago like basketball. So they come there.
Yep.
They come to the stadium to watch that nonsense.
Well, they're hoping what's his name, Matas Buzelis would be something for them.
Yeah, he gonna come in, he gonna look good. They're gonna get a crazy coach who do this and this, and then they're gonna get rid of him.
Why you don't like Billy Donovan?
They're gonna probably get rid of Billy. They're gonna blame Billy Donovan after this year. They're gonna get rid of him. If he do good, they're just how it is. He all right, for what he got, but Bulls will get a player and they send him on. He goes somewhere else and be loved somewhere else and win a championship. That's been the realm of the Bulls the last few years. And the owner does not care. He's selling out the stadium. I went to a Bulls game. No, I went to see Wu-Tang. I went to a concert. They used to put the Jordan statue outside, but they realized people come to the stadium, take a picture of the Jordan statue, and leave. So they said, "Oh, we got to put that inside." So they make you pay to see the statue. Right? Okay, it used to be outside the United Center. It wasn't inside. So people would come take pictures outside. They gonna say some wasn't nobody vandalizing that statue. They put it inside, so you got to pay to get inside. Like at every concert, it'd be a ton of people surrounding Jordan statue more than Taylor Swift or whoever at the concerts. They living off Jordan's name. They selling Jordan jerseys, ton of them every game. Jordan, Pippen, Rodman jerseys, D Rose jerseys. That's what they doing.
And
the owner don't give a damn.
They still have that Nike building, right?
No, it's the United Center.
Okay.
United Center. And the owner of the Bulls owns the White Sox, and he do the same thing with them. He don't give a damn.
Oh man, the White Sox are something else, man.
Yeah, he don't care. They'll be playing great. He just try trading everybody because people on the south side of Chicago, they love the White Sox. It's like the Cubs, and they go in there and they make him money. Y'all think Jeannie only care about money. She ain't got nothing on Reinsdorf.
No, she
at
don't.
all.
She don't.
Not even close.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeannie knows the pressure to win, way more pressure to win than the Bulls have. Jordan made that pressure to win. Jordan, that team was built on Jordan back.
Yep.
Jeannie didn't make the Lakers legacy.
No.
You know what I mean? She just was a part of what her dad, a legacy her dad had his man. Yeah, her dad built. But she was part of it. But she knows forehand how it goes, and I don't think she would betray the team just for money.
No.
Like that. She does have some pride about winning, because she put people in there who try. I think y'all GM, they try to get the best move. They try to win. And teams not trying to let the Lakers get no dynasties no more. I don't blame them. I trade with anybody before I trade with the Lakers. I ain't trying to get
but I just think like one person can have basketball operations and general manager in the same sentence.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
like you have both the basketball operations role and then you have the GM role. Like you have to know how to manage a payroll and then look at all these up and coming players. It's less like,
how like when I know Phil Jackson had his issues. Who was our manager basketball operations? Chip Cup, was it Chip? I know they used to have a little battles back and forth.
Cup check.
Yeah, Cup check.
And Jerry West too back then.
Yeah. When you let a GM do that and a GM be coaching doing all that, it's just so that's just like what Doc tried to do with the Clippers. You're doing too much.
Yep.
And they gonna call favoritism like when he got his son. It's gonna be something with people, and it might be tougher, but hey, it's like checks and balances with this stuff. That's like you don't want no player coaching right now. Them days are gone when a player gonna be a player and a coach.
Yep.
Can't happen. Not even in high school. You don't want nothing like that. I don't know how the guy from the Celtics did it.
I mean Brad Stevens?
No, the player, the Celtics, great.
Robert Parrish?
No, not Robert Parrish. Way before them. The one that
Casey Jones?
All the chips, not Casey.
Doug Collins?
No. The Celtics great. The center, power forward center who won all the chips.
Oh, Bill Russell.
Yeah, Bill Russell was their last chip. He was a player coach. The last chip.
Yeah, him and Lenny Wilkins.
Yeah, Lenny Wilkins was a player coach too when he won a chip.
No, I don't know about winning a chip, but he's a player coach.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he won it. He won it in playing. That is just incredible.
Yeah,
I think it's in the 70s. He was the coach of the team and a player, and he retired. He went out as a champion, as a player and a coach. But he started coaching after that. But I
don't see that.
Managing these egos and players, I think. Well, he won so many chips. I think he had their respect. So that's one way to do it when you got these players respect like that. So that's a whole other monster right there.
Yeah, this era is different.
But I think, y'all GM is under a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah, because he's got that basketball operations job too. He's got 2 front office jobs in one. So.
Yeah, the pressure is on, and they like, you need to make a move, because if LeBron plays solid, let's say if AD and LeBron don't get hurt and they play solid, but they fall short again, they're gonna say you just wasting their talent when you ain't make no moves.
I mean,
and they're gonna be like Kareem, like you didn't like. And if what you call go to now, if the guy who went to the Pelicans, if he go there and be great, and the Pelicans are great.
Oh, you mean Ingram?
Not Ingram, but the guard that went there. They picked up
Murray.
If Murray go there and be great, Kareem, Laker fans gonna be looking like
he's gonna be good.
Murray.
You know why he's gonna be good? Because he's gonna. I'm gonna tell you why he's gonna be good. His numbers don't have to be great. Let's say if he averaged 18 points, 7 assists, 6 or 7 rebounds.
Yeah, he's gonna need.
But if he's winning,
right,
and his impact,
right,
he's gonna look crazy. And don't let the Lakers be struggling.
Yeah.
Don't let Reeves be have this decent.
Well, hey, they didn't want to.
Yeah, Kareem, you and y'all go. It's gonna be rough if that happens.
I'm telling you, because Murray. Let me tell you something. This is why I understand. They go by big names. Murray do everything you would want in a player. He could play 2 guard positions where he's not undersized. You know, like normally somebody when they say play two positions, but it's really one or they really not playing two. He legitimately could play two positions.
Yep, San Antonio. I'm go too soon. Yep,
everything you want in a guard. He could play on the ball. He could play off the ball. He played defense. He could get to the basket at will. He a good rebounder. He good at passing lanes. He just do a lot for a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think him and Victor would have been nice over there.
He gonna be good. Watch how good they be. Watch how much of a difference he makes.
See, San Antonio's another team that doesn't know what they're doing.
If you look at even when they was playing in the playoffs, they just didn't have it.
And two is he focused and he tough. He talking. He be on that stuff. And I don't want him talking and telling Zion, let's go, get up. I see Zion don't. You looking in great shape now again. If he stay healthy, man, come on now. Like,
I think
if you're a competitor, if he not okay, please stay like you are. But if you got to compete against them guys,
no, he's gonna go at.
Man, especially somebody get hot.
He's gonna get at Zion and Brandon Ingram. I mean, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. They only need centers to rebound and catch lobs and play some defense.
Right.
If that rookie can do that, block shots and run the floor, but they don't need no guy really to score.
Right.
Yeah,
like I said, getting the guy who cleaned the basket. And you see how, like, I play with centers who making their moves, shoot their mid-range shots.
I think that would have been okay.
And I'm going and crashing the other side because I know if they miss them, they'll call a foul. I'm getting easy hits because they double team them. Like, you see all them guys three guys on Zion when he hit that hole. And a big man that could come to the glass and just clean it up, or you gonna stand all the way to the 3-point line.
Yeah,
you ain't got a chance of getting no rebounds when you're on the 3-point line, basically.
Yeah, y'all can stay on backstage.
Okay.
Y'all can stay on backstage. Go keep talking.
Yeah, so